Good morning and welcome back. Today I want to talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness. In Colossians chapter 3, verse 13, the Bible reads, "Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you." May the Lord bless the reading of His word. A few years ago, refreshing my mind on Jewish culture and customs, though I grew up in it, I learned something that forever changed how I view the Lord Jesus' last moments on the cross. Join me today as we discuss forgiveness. A few weeks back, we celebrated Holy Week, where we remember that as Jesus the Messiah hung dying on the cross, He forgave His executioners. We would expect nothing less of Him. He is, after all, the Son of God. But Jesus' prayer of forgiveness would have struck His first century listeners as outlandish. Why do I say this? Well, you see, when an Israelite experienced injustice, his first response would have been to make things right. Throughout Israel's history, family members were entreated to avenge an innocent person's death. God Himself instructed the Israelites to show no pity towards murderers, but to expunge them through capital punishment. Ooh, pretty harsh. A life for a life. That just seemed just. When revenge would have been beyond human means, faithful worshipers pleaded with God to do what they could not do. Our Bibles contain over 30 imprecatory psalms calling for divine judgment and vindication. It was normal to want revenge. It's still normal to want revenge. In fact, we see the Old Testament prophet Zechariah crying out, "May the Lord see this and call you to action," when he was unjustly executed. We see this in 2 Chronicles 24, verse 20 to 22. You see, it was biblical to ask God to enact justice. And if an innocent Jewish man were hanging from a Roman cross, you could be sure that he would be calling down God's wrath on his executioners, but not the Lord Jesus. After being crucified between two criminals, Jesus prayed for His executioners' forgiveness. In Luke 23, verse 34, the Bible reads, Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." And you see, these words spoken from the cross would have been shocking indeed. If anyone deserved to hold a grudge, it was Jesus. If anyone was justified in calling down divine judgment, it was Jesus. But Jesus shows that love forgives, not because it hasn't been wronged, but because it trusts in the one who can make all things right. What mercy, what love He showed toward those nailing Him to a cross. He prayed for their pardon instead of their punishment, and He has shown that same love toward me, chasing me down with His love while I was still His enemy. Thank the Lord for His forgiveness. I certainly don't forgive like the Lord Jesus. It's easier to hold grudges, to fantasize about revenge. I know you're smiling there. Yet He, the Lord Jesus, has given me, us, the love and the forgiveness that we don't deserve. How could we withhold that from those who ask us? Ask the Lord Jesus to release in us his healing power of forgiveness, that we would release those who have wronged us. Allow God's love to fill you, his healing power to break the chains of unforgiveness and bitterness in your life. Tell me, who in your life do you need to forgive? Well, don't tell me, tell God. Sit with the Lord in quietness and release them into his hands of love. And finally, as we think of those we need to forgive, of course we are afraid of being hurt again. But the Lord has given us a spirit of power, love, self-control, and his perfect love casts out fear. So trust him today to guide you, to protect you, and to give you wisdom to love and to forgive as the Lord Jesus has. God bless, and I look forward to being with you next time.